I'm sure for many of you that follow down about Thailand, one of your motivations is understanding how you can live and work in Thailand. And so I thought I'd address that again with the 4 biggest areas for employment for foreigners here. And you do need a business visa, and you do need a work permit, and there are only certain jobs you can do. You can't do the labour work, you can't do hairdressing, but the biggest sectors, and by far the biggest one, is teaching, from Thai schools to international. And there are so many schools. When I look in Pattaya at the amount of international schools, and when I consider just how many teachers are in each of these schools foreign, I can see just from my own eyes just how big an opportunity. The salaries do vary here, anywhere between 30,000 baht, which is modest, and that'll be in one of the Thai schools, probably up country, up to 100,000, and I've heard of even more from some of the big international schools. But you really need to be a top credible teacher to demand that. In most cases you'll need a TEFL certificate, which you can get. You can come over here to Thailand and get that qualification, and a degree. The second area is hospitality, because hospitality is a huge channel here in Thailand, and foreigners will come here in management positions. And so if you are a people person and you have got experience in that sector, I suggest you get your CVs out to as many different hotel operators and just circulate. Go onto LinkedIn and make yourself visible. When people ask me, how do I find a job? It really isn't easy. There's not a job website that says here's the jobs in Thailand, because they're a scarcity. You need to take control and put yourself out there. And that's why I always say to people, look, just get your CV, put together a good cover letter and send it out to people. But quite often, as an employer myself here, I'm really looking for people that have got experience in Thailand already. Ideally, maybe they're married, because I see so many often cases of that single male that comes over here, he gets a teaching job, he goes into real estate, and then he sees the lure and appeal of sitting in the bar with all these young Thai girls giving him all this attraction, and he gets a little bit consumed by that, goes off the rails, goes out one too many nights late, and the country just spits him out. You need to be disciplined and consistent if you are going to be serious about coming over here to work, because there are lots of distractions in this country. It's a country that is built on lifestyle for many foreigners, and the ones that survive are the ones that are disciplined. The other area of employment is the digital nomads, and there are DTV visas for that. It's a very grey area. If you are working online, you cannot offer your services to Thai businesses. That's where you will need a work permit. Lots of content creators and influencers, they've still got their tax number. You need to be legal over here, and they'll make their money from international clients, which is a separate invoice, and then the likes of Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and they all require your tax number. You do need to, if you're spending over 180 days in Thailand, you are a non-Thai taxpayer, and you'll need to pay tax for that. And then the final area, and possibly the most lucrative if you're working for the right people, is in real estate, in expat dense areas like Phuket, Pattaya, Bangkok, Hua Hin and Chiang Mai. There are more expats in Chiang Mai than any other region, and the reason, just as a little fun side note, is because of the foreign to foreign relationship. You tend to come to Pattaya and you'll find it's a Western guy with a Thai girl. You get to Chiang Mai and you'll see that it's Western couples that are up there. Real estate, you tend to get a low basic income salary, and then you'll make your money on the commission. There's so many regulations and standards over here. If you're coming over here as a UK citizen for a work permit, there needs to be 4 Thais. The minimum salary you're supposed to be on is 50,000 baht. Where you compare that to a Russian, you only need 3 Thais to 1 Russian, and the minimum salary you need to pay a Russian is 30,000 baht. I hope that was useful. Go online, do your research. There are AI tools like Gemini and ChatGPT. They can help. Prompt them, ask them, and they'll give you the direction you need. Good luck with your journey. Hope that was useful. Keep safe. Down about Thailand.